y'all boys? It's your boy 30. Welcome back to the channel, man. Before we get into today's picks, let's clap it up. I gave out 6 plays yesterday. We went 4 out of 6. I'm gonna post them up here. And actually, one of the player props, my camera was tripping, so all I did was post a picture. I'm not even sure a lot of y'all took that picture. It was Stephen Castle over PRA, 13.5. He ended up with 11, but I ain't tripping. He shot 3 of 10 from the field. He didn't even hit a 3. I ain't tripping on that. I ain't see a lot of y'all say y'all took that anyway. But let's go, man. Them NBA unders cashed like we knew they would. Herbert threw that dumbass throw for that pick. But check this out. We still cashed the Chargers -1. And then tight end under 3.5 catches. So at halftime, bro, the Chargers were down, I think, 10 or 7. I had so many people messaging me talking about 30. That wasn't a good bet, man. Broncos got the best defense in the league, man. It's so with for the Chargers. You might as well double down and bet. I said, nah. I said it's early. I've been doing this too long, bro. I know how this shit go. Broncos were playing too well in the first half, bro. I know how this go with a rookie quarterback. You had to think they couldn't duplicate that in the second half with adjustments. Let's be for real, man. But Chargers came up. They would have won by 10, but they ended up winning by 7. I'll take it. We cashed 4 out of 6, man. But let's get into the plays for the day, y'all. First pick of the day. It's a lot going on today. Got college football, college basketball. We got hockey. We got some NBA. Only thing we don't got is NFL. But first pick of the day, Tulane versus Florida, college football. The line is like 10.5 or 11, I think it was. I'm taking it down to 7.5. We're taking Florida -7.5. And what is the Gasparilla Bowl? I do not see a scenario where Tulane can keep up with Florida. I think I read somewhere where Tulane's quarterback went to the transfer portal. Then the backup quarterback went to the transfer portal. So they're working with the third string quarterback, who I'm not going to lie, I did my research. He used to be like a 4 or 5 star, but I don't see in this game, just to throw him in this game at the end of the season, think he's going to produce against Florida, who Florida hasn't been impressive. But I feel like this is the trap game. I feel like a lot of people finna take Tulane with the points. I don't see it happening. We know, I think Florida going to win this game. We already know that. We're taking Florida -7.5. That's the first bet. Let's get into the next one. Second pick of the day, we're going back over to college basketball. Hear me out. I know college basketball been a little shaky. If it's one, I don't want to say excuse, if it's one bad spot with my betting since we started this, it's been college basketball. I just can't get a grip on it, man. Like, it's been very inconsistent in the first 2 months or first month and a half of the season. But we got Delaware at St. Peter's. Check this out. So y'all know I'm real big on home teams. But in this game, I feel like I'm doing some type of reverse psychology with bets. Sometimes you got to try stuff, but the numbers support it. We got Delaware. I think St. Peter's is like 2-point favorites. But I believe, after looking at everything I've seen, I believe they just about the same. I feel like Delaware is a little better because they shoot the ball from the 3-point. They shoot the ball from 3-point better, 3-point percentage better, and their defense is a little better from what I've seen. So we're taking Delaware on the road +3.5 versus St. Peter's. I'm going to be so pissed if St. Peter's blows that shit out. But from everything I see, Delaware should win this game. Because I've been noticing something like for a lot of these home teams in early on in this season, they haven't been handling business. I don't know what's going on with college basketball, but I really like Delaware in this spot. And everything that I've seen shows me that Delaware is going to win this game. So me taking them at +3.5, I'm thinking that's super safe because I expect them to win the game. But we'll know how it go after the first half. But yeah, that's second pick, Delaware +3.5 on the road against St. Peter's, college basketball. Let's get into the next one, y'all. Third pick, next pick, we stand with college basketball. We got Valpo at Western Michigan college basketball. In this game, I'm doing something a little different. I looked at all the numbers, and man, for some reason, I just feel like the total, like 151 or whatever it was, I feel like 150 is too high. Like, I don't feel like these teams are going to come close to that. So this is the first over-under college bet of the year. We're taking Valpo at Western Michigan under 152 total points. We're going to know pretty early how this, after the first half, we're going to kind of be able to know what's going on with this total. I don't see them scoring this much. From everything I looked at, I seen that the most, they should score like 139, 140 at the most. And them 12 points make a huge difference. Now, if you've been following my channel since day one, you know this is the first 30 college basketball over-under pick I done put on this channel. All my NBA unders have been super cash. If it's one pick we ain't got to worry about, it's 30 NBA unders. So hopefully we can start this trend with the college basketball under. We're taking Valpo at Western Michigan, total points under 152. Let's get into the next one. All right, y'all. Next pick we're going over to the NBA. We got the Thunder at the Heat. So check this out. The Thunder are favored by like 1.5, I think. The Thunder money line is like 120. I was gonna take their money line at 120, but I said why not be a little safe and take the Thunder +2 at -150 for that's not a big difference in the odds. I'll take minus 150. It's about winning the bet. So we got the Thunder +2 on the road at the Heat, +2, not minus, I'm sorry, +2. So even if the Heat win, they got to win by more than 2, which I think the Thunder to win in the game. It's been a lot of disrespect going the Thunder way since the NBA Cup night. They beat Orlando, but they beat them by like 7 points. So a lot of people not respecting Shea and the Thunder. Like, they just forgot how dominant they've been at home or how dominant they've been early. Yeah, they're a young team, but they still play great together. They had one bad shooting night. I would love to see how that NBA Cup game would have looked with Giannis going crazy, Dame going crazy. But the Thunder, let's just say, instead of them hitting 4 threes, let's just say they hit 16 threes. Let's just say they hit 12 more threes. That's 36 more points on the board. I feel like the game would have looked a lot different. But a lot of people talk, a lot of chatter going on. People act like they don't know basketball. But it is what it is. Like I say, we're taking the Thunder +2 on the road against the Heat. I think they beat the Heat by more than 6, honestly. The Heat are a good, tough team at home, but I just think the Thunder got something to prove after their NBA Cup performance. They don't really like how everybody talking about them, so we're taking Thunder +2. Let's get into the next one. For the last pick of the day, we got the Colorado Avalanche versus the Anaheim Ducks. If you don't know what them names mean, I'm talking about NHL hockey. But we're going to take the under 6.5 on the game. I don't see a scenario where they score more than 4 goals. If y'all know, y'all been following the page, these hockey unders been cashed. I think we missed one hockey under last week. I think just one, something. But that also was that night that like all the hockey games went over 6. It was like anomaly, something crazy. But 90% of the time, these hockey unders are a lot. So we're taking Anaheim versus Avalanche, under 6.5, last pick of the day, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting. We just reached 1,000 subs. I didn't forget about the $100 giveaway. I'm still putting it together. I'm probably gonna pick 2 people, man, because 1,000 people. I appreciate y'all tuning in and support me every single day, even when we lose. So we have bad days. You guys still in the comment section, still rocking with me. I appreciate that, man. I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to win these losing games, losing bets, messing with my mental. You know what I'm saying? I can't be letting people down, so I'm trying to stay locked in, putting the best picks I can for y'all, man. But let's get into the end of it. I appreciate y'all. If you hit that subscribe button, hit it and tell your homeboy, tell your brother, tell everybody. Hit that like button. Until next time, man, your boy 30 out.